Good morning, everyone. So we are discussing about chapter number 7, more about Scratch. So as we all know, Scratch is a programming language specially designed for children. This programming language is used to create games, animated stories, projects. So children find it easy to use and attractive because of its graphical user interface. All these animations can be done on its inbuilt character called sprite. There are several sprites available in Scratch. Okay, let's start. There are some basic features of Scratch, like Scratch is available free of cost. It is easy to understand and learn. It increases students' interest in programming by providing graphical user interface. Instead of writing text or codes, predefined blocks are snapped together to create the script. It allows playful experimenting with programming segments. So these are few basic features of Scratch. Now coming to the next section that we already discussed in our live class, that is components of Scratch. Components means all these basic options available in this Scratch work area. So right now on your screen you can notice how a Scratch window looks like. So let's learn its some basic components, like starting from this is menu bar. This is sprite, the cat-like character which is in the center of the stage is called sprite. And this white rectangular area or square area, you can notice my mouse cursor's movement. This white area is called stage. After that, we have the sprite list, which is here. You can notice here, you can select several sprites from this library. This is sprite menu. Then next one is block palette. So this is block palette. This horizontal area in the middle of your screen, you can notice this is block palette. And to the right side, this empty space or this empty area is called script area. The next component is sprite info pane. So in order to access sprite info pane, we have to move to this sprite area. Now you can notice this is our sprite. So in the upper left corner, there is a small eye icon on this sprite. Click on that. This is a sprite info pane window. From here, we can change or manipulate some basic settings of our sprite. The basic settings include circular arrow, movement and rotation. So in rotation, there are three options available. One is circular rotation, second one is linear arrow, and third one is disable rotation. These three can be used according to our requirement. By default, rotation is allowed, so you can notice it is enabled, it is in blue color. If we click on it again, so it will disable it. So our sprite cannot be rotated on the stage if we disable it. In the same way, if we select this second linear option, then sprite can only move to the left side, that is linear in the line. It cannot rotate. And third one is totally disable rotation. So it won't be able to rotate in either direction, either on upwards or forward. Now, XY coordinates. X represents horizontal position and Y represents vertical position. So Let me make it more clear. Notice the position of your sprite on the stage. So the exact position is measured by coordinates. These coordinates where x represents the height or the horizontal position and y represents vertical position. So this position exact, you can notice now here xy coordinates here keeps changing according to our mouse cursor because the position on the stage is varying as I am moving my mouse cursor. Current now the position, the exact center is on 0, 0, x0, y0. Then there is option of full screen mode. This is full screen mode. It is a toggle button, that means on and off. Only one option can be enabled at a time. So it is called a toggle button. Click on it. Now you can see your sprite or your stage area will be in full screen mode. And to get to the back of normal view, just click on the same icon again. So we will be having normal view of our scratch. Then next section is tabs. These are called tabs. Script tab, costume tab, sound tab. These are called tabs, which are present above the block palette. This complete section, as I mentioned earlier, is called block palette. There we have our predefined commands which we have to execute on our sprite. So now next component is stage icon. So notice it here in the left side. This is called stage icon, stage area. And then we clicks on it, it will replace this costume tab. Here backdrop tab will appear instead of costume tab. Let's see how. Click here and now you can notice backdrop tab is placed instead of costume tab or in place of costume tab. Now next one is cursor tool. These are cursor tools. First one is duplicate. That means that will duplicate our sprite. Now you can see we got two sprites. We can repeat again. Now we got three sprites. We can shift their positions to place anywhere on the stage. Second one is delete. So if you want to delete any of your sprites, just select from here and click on the desired sprite which you want to delete. Similarly, third one is group. This one is group. Click on it and click on the sprite. So from the name you can understand grow means increase the size. And the next one is shrink. That will shrink or reduce the size of the sprite. So these are cursor tools. After that, we have block help. So here you can notice a question mark option. This is called block help. It will provide tip or information about the blocks, word and for what they are used. Like just we clicked on this. Now you can notice a question mark on our cursor. So click on any of the blocks and it will provide information about that block, how to use that block, what exactly that block does the operation, which command is executed and how it is executed by any particular block. This tip or help can be accessed from this toolbar. The same tips can also be accessed from the menu option. Now, next one is adding a new sprite. So, when we open Scratch, by default the cat sprite is present on the stage. If you want to use any other sprite, then here is the option. First one, we can select from the library. Library means pre-designed and available sprites in the Scratch, जो Scratch में पहले से available हैं, उनमें से अगर कोई select करना है, then we have to use this option. Let's see. Now you can notice there are several sprites. Also there are categories like animals, fantasy, letters, people, things, transportation. Anything you can select from here as your sprite. So how to select? Just click on it and press OK. Now you can see there is another sprite on your stage. Second option is to paint a new sprite. So you can design or create your own sprite also using Paint application, which is also an inbuilt feature of Scratch. Here you can notice there is a paint window. Just select the tool. If you want to brush or make lines or shapes or text, what kind of sprite you want to design, you can design from here. Let's just see an example using brush. I have drawn just a shape. Now you can notice here we got our sprite in the center. Also there is third option to select from a file. That means if you have any image file which can be also used as sprite. Fourth one is new sprite from camera. That means you can click on camera and take a snapshot, and that image can also be used as a sprite. So these are the options which allows us to select more sprites in our project.